This was not right, but it's always like a smooth butter. I would call it like a smooth butter texture. Nesties, hey, how y'all doing? It's Netta for the Zone today. So I'm going to talk about a little bit about the mangoes. So when I talk about my mango trees, I call them west, middle, and east. So this is the west tree over here. Those, I believe it's either a Kent. These are either a Kent or Hayden mangoes. I don't know which one is which. I do know that this one right here is from seed. This one's from seed, and that's grafted. I want to say that this is a Hayden, but Mama, if you listen and chime in to tell us if what the west tree is, the central tree is, and the east tree is. So this is the only one that ripened really well, and you guys will see that in about 3 minutes. This one right here typically stays green. This one right here ripens and gets a beautiful color also, but for some wild reason it's not. Last year it didn't produce well. This year it's just producing a bunch of little ones. I see a couple big ones. There's a big one over here, and there's a big one there, and I'm sure up in there there's some bigger ones, and I'm going to try to make sure that I get full advantage of those. But I just want to welcome y'all to the official kickoff to mango season. I said earlier, so this is being recorded a week later from when I picked them, maybe over a week. It's January 17th. I'm going to try my mangoes. I'll let you know how impressed I was. But like I say, they're in between the Kent and the Hayden. They're either from the Cuban store, from down south, or the one that was a graft. And I don't know necessarily where Mama got that from. And Mama, if you watch it, Mama, just chime in and let the folks know where you got your mangoes from. She grew them. She's up in Georgia growing. I wish she can grow a mango tree, but it gets a little too cool for her there in Georgia for the mangoes. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. Just enjoy. Mango season is here. We're getting ready to get it popping off. Hopefully in the next week or so, I'll be boggled down to mangoes and pineapples. I'll come back and let y'all know about my pineapples. They are huge. I'm so excited. So anyhow, guys, just hold tight, listen up, and just hang in there with me. So I picked 3 different mangoes. This is from the furthest tree to the west. This is the middle one, and this is the one that's on the east. This right here used to be the bigger, sweetest mangoes. This mango right here didn't start growing until 2 years ago when we pulled up the camphor tree. It's big, but it hadn't quite got its sweetness yet. And then this middle one right here, I just didn't like the way it tastes, but people said it tastes all right, but I didn't care for it, and it stays green. This, I bragged about this mango so much, and now this mango used to get as big as these, and now it's just like a little palm mango. So I'm going to put these in a box in a cool, dark spot, let them ripen, and then we'll do a taste testing in about a week. So I've officially picked my first mangoes for the season, and I told you I got one from the west tree, the central tree, and the east tree. The east tree always gave us mangoes. Now the east tree is a grafted tree. It was one of the first trees Mama Janice put out here. The other trees, she planted them as the kids were coming. So KJ has a tree, Naya has a tree, and Keljai has a tree. And Kayla had another tree back behind by her window, but we took that one out because I was like, who needs 5 mango trees? I had 5, 6. It's about 6 of them, and they're always growing when the seeds drop from the squirrels when they self plant. So that's going to be my taster's test in a couple weeks, and I'll be back to let you guys know how they've ripened, how they're doing. We're going to do everything: the sweetness, the consistency, the color, all good things on the taste testing for mangoes fresh out of my nest. Hey Nesties, it's Netta from Florida Zone 10A. So here it is a week later, and my mangoes, because this one has turned so beautiful, I'm gonna go ahead and cut them. So this is from West Tree, Middle Tree, East Tree. Now mind you, this was the mangoes. Our first mangoes always gave us beautiful mangoes. I don't know what's going on with it, but we're gonna find out. So I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna see what's going on, what they look like in the inside. I had to cut this one because you see it's getting get some yellowing speckle, but it's still green. This one never turned. They were all pink at the same time. This is the oldest mango. This is from a grafted tree that we've had for years, that at one time or another gave us beautiful mangoes. These are from seeds that were either from when Honey would go to the Cuban spot and get mangoes, or we would go down to Miami and bring mangoes back home with us. Either or. My mama grew these from seed, and this is the grafted one that she nurtured and babied and grew. Now that's pretty. I smell it, but it don't smell sweet. This one right here was always more stringy. This one's not right. This one's not right, but it's always like a smooth butter. I would call it like a smooth butter texture. We got the sprinkler system on. I'm supposed to be out there watering. So let's see. Even though this was small, let's see if it still hold up the taste. It's not sweet, it's not right, but the texture is not stringy. It's still smooth. Me, I don't like fully ripe mangoes. It still has a little bit of tartness to it. So I'm not giving up on these. I'm not giving up on them. They still have potential. They're still growing. I never cared for this one because it was stringy, and it still looks stringy. See, it's very fibrous. But it's having a sweeter year. It tastes like the mangoes that we used to have when I was a child. Very fibrous. Look at the tissues. It's stringy. Ooh. But it's sweeter than this one. Let's see what this one's doing. This one seems to be fibrous also. It's getting there. Definitely need to ripe on the tree. None of them have the smoothness like this one. Potential. I definitely won't be dogging these out like I'm going to dog these out. Try the other side. Yeah, just it's like fibrous. It's just stringy. But it has potential. My husband's gonna enjoy these. That one's sweeter. This one is most ripe. But as far as texture, this one is everything. I can't wait to eat these. See, it's not even ripe yet. So it is June 17th. We should be knuckle down, chest down in mangoes. They might be small, but it's gonna be good. And my dogs love mangoes. And they fall on the ground. Supposed to taste it first to make sure I wasn't giving it enough cold. So that is my first mango test of the season. I have high hopes for this one. West. East, hands down, has always been my favorite mango. I've never liked this one. Too stringy. My kids are waiting for mangoes. My neighbors are waiting for mangoes. I can't wait to send some to my mama. But I definitely won't be picking them early. Trying to get them, unless the squirrels throw them on the ground, they took a bite out of them. That's not my favorite mango at all. I don't know how you get your mangoes sweeter. They're beautiful though. You want some? That's enough for your stomach gonna be tore up. And I don't feel like cleaning up food. So that is it. I am definitely hands down for East. West mangoes are huge. That's a big mango. But I'm just not a fan of it. I probably will cook with this one. Definitely has potential. I can't stand that stringiness. I am spoiled. All right, guys. Little something right there. Not disappointed, but not excited, but blessed. My husband gonna dog these out. My sister and my cousin gonna dog these out. But everybody gonna go for the big ones. And I'm gonna sit back and I'm gonna be eating the little yellow ones that got that smooth like butter. And that's right there. So I'm ready. I'll probably ship some. I'm gonna ship plenty of them to Georgia to my mama. I love it how this had ripened. So pretty and yellow. So, you guys know anything about mangoes? What I should fertilize them with? I have not fertilized these trees in a couple of years. Since we cut the camphor tree down, these three in the center have started. First, this one started growing mangoes 2 years ago, and this one gave us a couple mangoes last year, and this is the first time this one in the center has fruited. So maybe they'll get better as they mature. I don't know, but all the trees are a minimum of 10 years old, but did not bear fruit until there was a huge camphor tree right here in the center of the yard. And when we cut that tree down, this one started growing. When we cut it down and ground the root down, the trunk down, this one, and they just blew up. And they blew up bigger than these. That's my story. I'm sticking to it, family. All right, Nessies, thank you for coming into my home. Thank you for allowing me into your home. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, Nessies.